and welcome. Today I want to talk a bit about and showcase a speed-tuned speed team that I think could be a new speed meta for Clan Boss, especially for people who don't have a counter-attack champion. If you have one, you could probably also make this work, and you may sit there and think, what is he talking about? What is a speed-tuned speed team? To highlight it and showcase it a little bit better for you, I'll just bring up a sheet here. This is the team that I'll be using today. I've just thrown out the speeds here. Up here is the variations you can use. A is equal to Steel Skull, B is equal to Russia Tower, C is equal to Nethril and Tank, and speed is Resin and Apothecary. So you can throw in whatever. For A and B, you can have speeds from 233 to 248, and yes, they can have the same speeds. Just mind the order in which you place them in the clan boss, so A must be first if you're using the same speeds. Also, A should always be higher than B if they're not equal. If B is higher, then of course they switch place. So B will be A. So you have some options here. C, 217 to 219. Then you have the tank and your speed champion, 157 and 156 speeds. You can't change this. So get it right, else you'll get out of sync. Out here, I have the turn order and how the battle will progress, and what champion will go, and when the champion, the clan boss will go. And I also have the turn count out here, so it's really easy for you to follow my video and also follow your own team and look when you need to apply what. I'm often getting a lot of questions when you should apply what, and people are so confused because they saw a video once and now they can't remember it exactly. They think they have the speeds right. Here, this Excel sheet I will drop in the description below so you can use it. It's also really easy. I can just write Steel Skull. Steel Skull will go into the sheet, and you know exactly where your champion is and when he will go. Also here I have the buffs. It could also be debuffs, when they should be applied if you have something special that you need in order for your team to survive. So what is so great about this? Well, the first 4 turns, turn 0, 1, 2 and 3, your team will not be in sync. But when you get to turn counter 4, you will have this exact same turn order on repeat. So when you're done with 6, repeat from turn 4 stable turn order, that's up here, and it goes down again. So 4 will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and so forth. So this is just going on and on and on until you die. And what makes this so great is that you have 5 champions here and you have 5 champions here. So that means for my team, where I'm using Russia Tower, which have a block damage for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown, that he will always apply it before the AoE 1 attack, and will be on all the champions all the way down here, because all of them only takes 1 turn. This could also be an increased defense, it could be a shield, it could be an ally protection, it could be whatever you have and you want to use. It makes your planning of your clan boss team so much easier. Also down here you have 5 turns. I could get some of these gems up here. I have that in my first test run video. Down here you have your champions going 8 times, so that means here you could apply some extra healing, you could throw up remove a debuff if your tank is stunned, you could up here you could place a block debuff so your tank won't get stunned. You have so many options to play with, and it just makes your planning again really easy. What is important for this, I have Apothecary here. You could also use Hikatune or Sifi the Lost Bride. It's the 3 champions that gives a AoE increased speed of 30% and a turn meter buff of 15%. Yes, there's some few more champions out there with which also increase the speed of your champions. I'll make some more videos of them later on. But you have 3 options here. What is important is you always place a speed buff on the turn counter 2, and again on 5, and then it'll be on 8, and so forth. But when you have first placed it up here, and also to mention that the cooldown of the speed skill should be 3. So this actually means that when you get here, or actually here, you could put it on auto. I don't want to do it because I just need to place this defense up here. But you could auto it as soon as you hit here, if depending on what skills you're using. You could also, when you have this, play around with some extension of your buff durations. You have so many options. Also, what is really important about this is that you can control your turn order and your buffs, and that's important when you get to this part, especially the the Clan Boss stun attack, because the Clan Boss stun attack, if you have no debuffs up, the Clan Boss stun attack will always go on your champion with the lowest hit points, if it's killable. And there could be some turn order, so I always place my tank as the first champion. If your champion has protection on or counter attack on, and another champion don't, your other champion will get attacked. So again, this makes sure if it's a 2-turn cooldown and the Clan Boss goes, nobody has it on here. Or if you apply it down here, everybody has it here, so the Clan Boss will still attack your tank every time on the stun attack. Then it's just the job of applying enough protection to get through the AoE 1 and AoE 2 attack. Enough talking about this. Let's see how it works. Alright, here we are set up in the Ultra Nightmare battle. I have minimized the sheet and just with the names so you can follow the battle. And let's get started on it. We have Steel Skull as the first champion, and I'll just manual it. Here you can see the block damage must be set up, and we have Nestle going. I'll just manual this a few turns to get it up right and apply the buffs. And here we have to wait for the speed and also the shield protection. I could put it on auto now, because next time Apothecary and Steel Skull are going, they're gonna apply their speed and also the defense increase. But for this, it's just manual. I'll take a few turns here, just so you can see that it's starting to get stable after turn 7. And here we apply the speed increase. Now it's on auto, and it just runs all the way through. This won't be an incredible battle in regards to damage, because I still have masteries that's not done on some of the champions. Apothecary will never apply some big damages, and the gears are not tuned for this. So it's not going to be amazing, but it's primarily just to showcase the speeds. Also, a thing I forgot to mention, the nice thing about this is that you can actually put on some really good gear on your speed champion and also on your tank, in my case Rasin, because of the speed requirements that are so low. So it's real nice. I'll just take a few more turns and then I'll skip to the end of the battle, so we can see that it works. So see you later in the battle. Alright, here we are in the end of the battle. As you can see, it works. We are in turn count 48 and now my team will die. Let's see, 19 million. It's not impressive, but I didn't expect so. Apothecary haven't done his masteries, and the gearing for the champions, it's not good. It's just in there for the speeds, so I can definitely get this a lot higher. Alright, that was the Clan Boss one. I hope this helped a lot, and you can understand what a speed-tuned speed team is, and it's something that you could use. I'll definitely work more on this and see where it can bring me. Also, if you have any questions or requests for speed combinations, let me know. I will make a video about some do's and don'ts regarding speed-tuned speed teams. That's something you need to know and avoid, especially in the masteries, but I'll throw it out there when it's ready. That's it for today. Shadak signing out.